Hey everybody. Well, we're at the local hospital. It's actually day 2 here at the hospital. Our little girl Bethany was born yesterday morning at 8 o'clock sharp. And as we did the last time, but since my wife had to have a cesarean, we had to spend 48 plus hours in the hospital. So I brought some things to work on. So what I have been working on, let me see if I can get my computer up. I can power my Arduino. Let's see if that'll come on. Yep, she's up. What I've been working on is the actual inputs and outputs. Well, here's my little Arduino. I have made it over to the Micro. There's the Uno. That's my little project. Basically, that's where I do all my testing. And then depending on what platform I'm going on, this time it's a Micro. I moved over and I've got it powered. And what I've got here is the 4 LEDs are my digital outputs. I've got a couple of PWMs that I had this servo hooked up earlier. And on the other side I have basically these wires here going over to a voltage reference, which is like 1.9 volts, just simulating an analog read. That will be my temperature settings. And it all works. So if I have the external power supply over here plugged in and stuff, I can actually get this little servo to rotate. So I've got basically my pin mapping done, and I can get data back through the USB serial connection back to the computer. So now it's just a matter of finishing this and transferring this over to a PCB and soldering in all those leads. I've got my thermocouple in the other day. I did not bring it up here to experiment with it. I'll have to interface that in. It'll come on as an analog read, but it's an external board that takes an amplifier. That take that K-type. I think it's actually like a milli or a microvolt change, and then it amplifies that signal to a TTL voltage and sends it back up to the Arduino for an analog read to tell, I think it's from 0 to 800 degrees Celsius. But anyway, that's what I've been doing, and I think I hear my wife finishing. I've got to go help her get back to the bed. Little one is sleeping in the nursery, so anyway, I'll probably produce this sometime this weekend and get it out on just an update as to what I'm doing and why the furnace project is pretty much ground to a halt. Bye for now.